Hi friends, we're looking at Unit 3, Lesson 4, Part 2 tonight. And last night I gave you a strategy to multiply any two fractions by using the bar model method. And tonight I'm going to do the area model to show you another way to kind of approach multiplying fractions in two different fractions. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to see it better than you could last night. So we did this already. So here's the picture here. Jessie knows that the area of a rectangle is its length times its width. She explains how to use this idea to model 2/3 times 4/5. Another way you can say that, and this is what's helping me understand it, is 2/3 of 4/5. So I need to draw a rectangle with the side lengths 2/3 unit and 4/5 unit. So I start with my square, and I'm just using a square because that's easy to draw and it's easy for me to visualize as one whole of something. And I divide it vertically into fifths. So here's my 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's shaded pretty blue for you. 4/5. Then, because I'm asking, I want to know what is 2/3 of this pretty blue. What's 2/3 of that blue? So I'm going to break this now into thirds, and I'm going to shade in 2/3 of it. So I want to know, this is the part, this little box that I'm drawing here. I want to know what is 2/3 of 4/5. So when I'm looking here, I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pieces. Of those 15 pieces, I have an overlap here of 8. So my answer is 8/15. The area of the overlapping region is 8 1/15 or 8/15 square units. So let's practice this. And like I said, I'm going to try and make this bigger so that it's easier for you to see, I hope. So here you have half of 3/8. So the first thing you need to do is figure out what we have to divide this into eighths. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not sure what that extra line is there, but not really sure. Make it go away. Okay, so we have 8 parts here, and 3/8 of this. Here's 3/8. 1, 2, 3. So what this problem here is saying is, what is half of these 3/8? So now I'm going to take my whole and I'm going to divide this into 2 pieces, and I'm going to shade half. And really what I'm looking at here is the overlap of this little section right here. Now my numerator is how many pieces we broke it into. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then my overlap is 3 of that. Hopefully you're starting to maybe see somewhat of a pattern. So let's look at 3/4 of 2/3. So I want to make my box into threes. 1. There's 3 pieces. And I'm going to take my pretty blue, and I want 2 of these pieces. So I want to know what 2/3 of this is. 2/3 looks like this. Now, I want to know what 3/4 of this blue looks like. So I'm going to now break my groups into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives me 12 full pieces. So of the 12 pieces, where's my overlap? So I need to find out what 3/4 would be. So here's 1, 2, 3 of the 4. My overlap is going to be this area right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's these pieces right here that overlap. All right? And I have one more big example for you that I'm hoping, and like at any point in time, it's important for you to pause, make sure you're drawing these examples because I think that these will really come in handy for you later on. We're going to start by dividing this into thirds. And we want to know, here's 1/3. And what I want to know is what is 5/6 of this third? So I'm now going to break this into sixths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here are my lines again, just so we can see them. I've split this into 3 times 6, which is 18 pieces. And my overlap is this right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, 5/18. I'm not really overly worried about you simplifying yet. I think some of you will see that pretty fast that you do need to simplify. Going on, there's this whole page here that we could. I'm only going to do like 5 from this one, and I'm going to do 3 of the word problems on the next slide. But hopefully you will start to see some of the patterns. So like number 6 should be 6/7. Okay. 5/6 of 3/4 is 15/24. 7/8 of, or 7/8 times 8/9 is 56/72. Here it says you do not need to simplify in your directions. Number 18, 4/5 times 4/5 is going to be 16/25. I'm hoping you're starting to see that. 2/5 of 12 is going to be 24/5, or 4 4/5. Some of you might already be making a generalization about multiplying 2 fractions. You're multiplying the numerator straight across. You're not multiplying the denominator straight across. If you're not seeing that yet, we will do some more examples of this tomorrow. Now, I'm only going to do 2 or 3 of these, but the big thing here is represent the problem with an equation, all right? Of 304 people who attend the school play, 5/8 were students. How many of the people who attended were students? So I need to know what 5/8 of 304 is. And we kind of did a little bit of this 2 days ago, where we need to first find out what, and I'm going to put S for students because that's what I need to find out. I need to find out what 1/8 is. So 304 divided by 8. And there's different ways to do this. This is the way I'm tackling it. It is going to be 3, 24, 64, 38. Okay? So 38 is 1/8. So I need to know what 5/8 is. So 38 times 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 is 190. So this equals 190 students. 5/8 of 304 is 190 students. Now let's talk about our friend Cam. Cam is filling his bathtub. The tub holds 32 gallons of water. It is now 4/7 full. How many gallons of water are in the tub? So my equation might look like 4/7 of 32 gallons equals what? Okay, and you can kind of figure this out the same way, but you're not going to get a nice even number. So 32 times 4 is 128. So it's going to be 128 over 7, which we need how many gallons? We can't say 128/7. So we need to divide 128 by 7. And we get 18 gallons and 2/7 gallons. One more. Let's do this. The 2/3 of the students in an orchestra play string instruments. Half of those students playing string instruments play violins. So 2/3, half of 2/3 equals how many violins? So this is where we could do, this is the whole group. This is the orchestra, okay? 2/3 play string. So these play string instruments. We want to know half of them. So we want to know this overlap. So really it's 2/6 or 1/3 play violin. This is going to continue to build on itself, friends, so don't get frustrated. And we will go over some more word problems like this in class. We will have our little mini lesson at the beginning. I hope that you will see another way to start multiplying fractions by each other.